time to do some marvellous maths. And this week we're thinking about Super 7, aren't we? Now there's one way of showing 7, 5, 6, 7. Or how about this way? 4 on this side then, 5, 6, 7, 4 and 3 there. Lots of ways of showing 7. And we had a go at writing the numeral last week. We'll practice that a bit later as well. So the first thing I want you to do, if you haven't already, you might need to stop the video for a moment. You need to grab yourself a handful of pieces of pasta or something that's small and easy to count. These all look the same. This is penne pasta and it all looks the same. So if you need to, stop the video and go and collect it. Grab yourself a little handful. Okay. All right, brilliant. Hopefully you're back with me now. So the first thing I want you to do today is we're going to count out 7. Okay, and when we count out carefully, we must make sure that as we place our piece down that we say the number that we're counting. Just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Oh, I've got 3 left in my hand. I wonder how many I had in my big bunch. I'll put those to the side though, because I'm interested in having 7. Okay, and there they are, my 7. I counted them out really carefully and I said the number as I counted them out. Okay, and the last number I said was how many there were. So there are 7. Okay, terrific. Make sure that you are counting out really carefully and moving as you count. So let's just go over to my magnet board at the moment. How many pieces on my board? They're a bit jumbled up, aren't they? Certainly seem in a real mixture at the moment. What do you notice? I notice 4 here. Do you? And I notice 3 here. And I notice 1 over here. Well, let's count those up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, 1 more over here makes 8. That's right. 1 more than 7 is 8. And I actually only want 7 today. So I'm going to take that number 8 away. Okay. So how many have I got on my board now? Have a careful look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. We've just got 7. I'm going to push them all to the top of my board. And if you can keep your pasta pieces all together, that would be brilliant. Okay, there they are all at the top in a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now let's try something. I want to find out what 1 fewer than 7 is. If I take one of my pieces away, I think I can find out what 1 fewer is. Take this green one in the middle, make it disappear. Okay, so there's no longer 7, but a smaller number. It's just 1 less, 1 fewer. Can you see how many it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is indeed. Let's put our number 7 back in again. On my magnet board, it clicks. If you have your 7 pieces of pasta, take 1 away and see how many you've got left. And hopefully you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left, because 1 fewer than 7 is 6. And 1 more we had before was 8. Okay, let's look at our 7 then, our group of 7. Now, in my group here, I've got some different coloured beads. I don't know if you can see, but I've got 2 different colours. I've got greens and I've got blues. So I'm going to sort all my blues together over here, put those in a group. and I'm going to put my greens over here. Have I got more blues or more greens? Which group is larger? Can you tell me? Yes, it's the blue group, isn't it? How many have I got in that blue group? Can you see? It's 4, isn't it? And then in my green group, just 3. Okay, so my 7, if my 7 is the whole, then 4 is a part and 3 is a part of my big whole 7. I can split my 7, can't I? So let's say that special sentence together. 4 is a part, 3 is a part, 7 is the whole. Okay, I'm going to have a little play now and split my 7 up into 2 different sets. This time you can have a look. There you are. I've moved my 7 and I've split them into 2 sets. I wonder if you can see what those sets are. How many on this side? 4 and 1 more. This side, just 2. Aha. So here we go. 5 is a part, 2 is a part, 7 is the whole. That's right, 7 is the whole. Right, I'm going to try again. Let's see a different way of sorting my 7. Oh, I've split it into 2 groups again. Goodness, this is much bigger, this group, isn't it? And just 1 on this side. How many do I have in this group here? Yes, there's 6 on this side and just 1 on that one. You might like to stop the video and split your 7 into a group of 6 and 1, and then we can say the STEM sentence. 6 is a part, 1 is a part, 7 is the whole. So you can split your 7 in different ways. You could make the 6 and 1. You could make the 5 and 2, 2 different groups. And you could make the 4 and 3. Okay, that would work, wouldn't it, for the different groups? Now we say 4 and 3 make 7. We could also say that 3 and 4 make 7. The amount hasn't changed, has it? I've just moved the pieces about. And 2 and 5 can be 7. And 1 and 6 can be 7. Have a play with your pasta and see what different groups you can make. And if you want to get really clever and have a real play around with your pasta, you can put your whole 7 together and you can put your 7 into 3 different groups. So if I split mine into 3 different groups like that, I'm sort of sharing it out at the moment. Ooh, can you see my 3 different groups now? What's over here? Just 2. What's in the middle? 3. And what's over here? 2. 2 is a part, 3 is a part, 2 is a part, but 7 is the whole. Fantastic. Now, when we were looking the other day at the Super 7 page, we were spotting the numeral 7 and the domino that had 5 and 2 that made 7. Oh, look, the shell with 7 ridges, the cow with 7 spots. I wonder if you did some drawing of 7s in your book, but I did show everybody, didn't I? The little group of stars here in this picture of the Big Dipper. It looks there where a group of 7 stars can be joined together. It's called a constellation. Now you can have a go at drawing a constellation in your books. let me show you, and I'm using my special magnetic board, how I would do it. So I'm going to spread my 7 out onto the board like this. Okay, so there's my 7 pieces. Move that one up there a little bit. And what you can do in your books is where, like I put my pieces, you can draw stars. So if I was to draw these stars, I'm just going to take it away and just put stars where these are. Just do that crisscross, crisscross star. Down across and then across that way. Do my pattern of stars on my board. I'll show you what that looks like. So I'll move my bits out of the way. Oh, so there, we've still got some of these in the way, but don't look at those. There is my group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars. And once you've done your group of 7 stars, you can decide how you want to join them together to make a constellation. Now, the Big Dipper is called the Big Dipper because it looks like a big spoon. Can you see something that you would dip in your saucepan or dip in your bowl? That's why it's got that shape. So you could make something that's a very strange shape. This could be a curious kite, couldn't it? You could give your constellation a name. You could write the number 7, the numeral, at the top, and then you could do some star constellations like that in your books. But they've got to have 7. Okay. If you do them in your books, get your mums, dads, whoever to take a picture and send them through to me because I would absolutely love to see them. Okay, so that's your little challenge before I see you tomorrow. Have a go at drawing some groups of 7 and joining them together in your books. Okay, have fun, everybody. Keep looking around, keep looking for those numbers. Take care. Bye-bye.